do a show for like a week, and I haven't done it.
Been a lot of stuff going on though. It was like not the right time, man. The Nuggets have traded picks, with the
Nuggets
Pacers.
won the NBA title, Hardy. Let's talk about that real quick.
Yeah.
'Cause nobody really,
5 games.
easy. And then,
I told you it was gonna be quick.
it was. And they swept the Lakers like it was no problem.
No problem.
It was interesting. I was like, damn, they really dominated. So tonight, NBA draft night.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Sports Corner, y'all.
Yeah, Sports Corner.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment.
Don't forget, please do not.
But it is NBA draft night right now. We're waiting for the Pacers to pick. They are now on Portland's pick number 3 right now. Wembanyama went number 1 to the Spurs. Brandon Miller number 2 to the Hornets.
Yes.
And number 3, we're guessing it's going to be a G League guy. I'm guessing. You know what I mean?
There's
Jalen
still a lot of
Hood-Schifino. Jalen Hood-Schifino for the Hoosiers. He's projected to be a top 15 pick. So I feel like we're going to run this episode until he's picked in this top 15. At least.
Shout out to the Hoosiers,
Yeah, for sure. But, Hardy, Jokic is probably going down as one of the top 10 greatest centers of all time. I think.
Yeah, he's in the. He'll be. Yeah. If he wins another one, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already in. I think he's already in the discussion of the top 15.
Okay, so.
Top 15. But
so the Warriors, Hardy, they've made some moves. Mike Dunleavy Jr., who is the new GM of the Warriors.
Yes, yeah, he's about Bill.
He decided to trade Jordan Poole for Chris Paul, who was recently traded to the Wizards, for Bradley Beal to the Suns.
Right.
Wild, right? I mean, you had... hit the brakes.
Yes. A lot happened.
All right. So the Phoenix Suns, y'all. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker. They fired Monty Williams.
Yeah. Chris Paul.
And they hired Frank Vogel.
Chris Paul was happy about Vogel coming in.
Yeah.
He was excited about the defense.
Yeah. Hoorah.
Me, you,
Yep.
Kevin, you,
Yep.
Booker,
Yep.
you,
That's what they
Aiden, and me, Chris Paul.
Yep.
Together, we will formulate a great D under Frank Vogel.
Yep.
And
then, for whatever reason, I know why. Did you know, Hardy, that the Washington Wizards have built a loft inside their stadium, inside their arena? They're the first NBA team to do this. They have a loft where you can rent out this loft, and they will cater to you. You get like a 3-course meal. You get free drinks all night, and you're right there courtside in a booth and shit like that. And it's like the most premium event thing. So they traded Bradley Beal for whatever reason. I'm guessing this is why. They traded Bradley Beal to the Suns to make them elite contenders again. I mean, that makes them a contender again, correct?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't believe in Bradley Beal?
I don't believe that adding Bradley Beal is going to help the Phoenix Suns.
Do you think Bradley Beal is more like the NWO 2000 and what was that? 3? Or what was that when they
came back?
The Poison.
The Poison.
Poison like
yeah, 2003. 2003.
When he poisoned.
I'm going to inject the WWF with a lethal dose of poison.
Right,
Yeah.
so you think it's more like that in a sense, like Bradley Beal's like John Wall. I mean, he's gone to teams from Washington and he hasn't been.
I think Bradley Beal can score some points. Do I think he can add 23
Scoot
points?
Henderson drafted to the Blazers.
Scoot Henderson.
Look at this outfit. Oh yeah, I got it.
This was projected. This was projected that Scott Henderson was going to be, picked number 3.
He played in the G League Ignite.
You could tell by his outlandish suit that he was going to be the one. If you didn't get to see it, watch it. The suit has gems built on the outside. I don't know what is going on here.
That's what happens in class to you, don't it? That used to happen to kids in class all the time. Oh man. So played 2 seasons, started at age 17. So Scoot didn't finish his senior year of high school.
No.
He just decided after his junior year, I'm good on this high school stuff. I'm gonna play basketball. And as you can tell from this suit, I mean, it looks like it's all diamonds.
Yes, a lot of diamonds.
Is his mouth diamonds too?
I don't know, but
It looks
I assume
shiny.
that's the thing. I assume that's the thing now these days.
Word was though, according to Woj, I believe it was Woj. It was somebody on it was on NBA TV.
But my point to Bradley Beal, I like Bradley Beal. I think
Yeah.
I think he can throw you 23 points a game, but I don't think he's going to make you a contender. And because of the size of his contract,
Yeah.
he is now going to cost you. You can't get any bench players. You're not going to have any role players.
They only
I mean,
got six
you
players
got rid
on
of
the
Landry
roster.
Shamet, and he was one of your better bench players who brought you some scoring off the bench. And now you got Biombo and
Eight don't even want to be
he
there.
don't want to be there. Right? He doesn't seem
They got
like
6 players on the roster.
yeah, she's supposed to be used, and I don't know,
I don't know
maybe
what
Monty
Phoenix
didn't use
doing.
him, but I don't know what's going on there. I mean, I think Chris Paul made Ayton look good, and now without him, I think he's just going to be a tall stick, just standing around.
But Chris Paul to the Warriors, what did the Warriors need Chris Paul for?
They needed a guy that can hold the ball, you know what I'm saying, that can hold the ball in his hands when Curry's not in the game. And they didn't have that. When in games where, you know, he had to go out the game, they had nobody to lead. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that Curry can run around more.
Oh,
not
now they
having
put the
ball
clock up.
in
They
his
ain't had that
hands.
clock up there that whole damn time.
They, you know, I think that they had the 3 unanimous picks, though. That they
Yeah.
already knew. Yeah, they just drawing it out for time purposes.
Scoot Henderson.
You see, you know, it's just the third. We just did the third.
Hey, Jalen Hood Shafino,
Third pick.
Indiana, he's number 9
That's
on the
8
board
third.
right now. Trace Jackson Davis, they don't have him on the board, but somebody should draft Trace in this first round. They tripping if they don't. They're tripping. Let's see, what do I got? So, I got word, Hardy, that the NCAA committee is recommending dropping marijuana from the banned substances list.
I mean, that seems to be, a more popular trend, especially because marijuana is being legalized in so many different states
Oh,
across
yeah.
the country, you know?
And then Josh Allen is on the Madden 24 cover athlete. He's the first Bills player to ever accomplish the feat. Madden 24, I
Well,
heard it's going to be the same as Madden
there's
23,
there's
22,
never been a
21,
Bills
20,
player
19,
with so
18,
much-
17, 16, 15, 14.
There's never been a Bills player with so much hype in the franchise since there's been a Madden game. Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think
Sure.
about it since Jim Kelly played.
Yeah.
Think about a Bills player that's wowed you with his arm or his
The
athleticism.
only thing there was Flutie Flakes. Was Doug Flutie for like a few years, or a year. It was 1 year. And I think they made the wild
Mike.
card.
Mike,
I think they made a wild
Mike.
card.
I mean, seriously.
I was
Like real
10,
stars.
Like
Mike.
10 or 11.
Mike, real stars. Not one-hit wonders, man. Not no flashes in the pan.
But Flutie threw the college the touchdown in college too, man. He had somewhat of a career. Not a great one.
Mike, don't make me take off.
Not a great one at all. So then, Hardy, you'll appreciate this one. Jacob Ingle Brixton. I'm guessing he's not an American. It didn't say where he was from, but he broke the men's 2-mile record. 7 minutes 54 seconds.
I did see this somewhere. I was reading the paper. Yes, people still do that. And,
Yeah, they still run.
Yeah.
It hurts. It's one of the worst feelings in the world
That's
sometimes.
terrible. I'm not sure why. Are you doing that? Don't do that.
Hell no.
Don't do that. Yeah,
I don't run no
I don't know
more.
why people are running. Just
It hurts.
But we are. But I read that.
It wears
in the
you
paper.
out.
2 miles, man. Like that's an accomplishment to
Oh.
run at that pace. You got to think about how fast his first mile was. So,
And then
like,
Conor McGregor is accused of raping a woman in the bathroom at the NBA Finals.
I-
However, the claims were denied, right? And then the woman said, "Well, he offered me $100,000 in hush money," and then they're like, "No, he didn't." And then so now the NBA has made it to where she's lying, so probably nothing's gonna happen.
This is a pattern though. With
It is kind of a pattern though, right?
He's
Like,
done this before.
if it looks like a duck, it quacks like a
He's-
duck.
he's
It's a
been-
fucking duck.
He's been in trouble before with this. With things.
For
like
real.
this.
And Bob Huggins, he resigned from West Virginia because he got that DUI. And he also, if you know, about a month ago, he said some homophobic slurs on the radio, and it got him in a lot of heat.
Mhm.
And then he got in this trouble, and I think basically he was just like, all right, I'm gonna go home now. You know, sometimes you gotta go. You gotta go home. You gotta call it quits. Like, you ain't for this generation, man. And some guys just ain't for this generation. That's why Jim Boeheim retired. He wasn't for the NIL, and he was like 79 years old.
Yeah.
80 years old. I
He
mean,
got out.
Shit.
He got out before it got.
before he died. I mean, you gotta enjoy
He
some
didn't-
type of life
he didn't
afterwards.
He didn't need that headache. I mean, that's gonna come with like players and you know what I'm saying, going above
Ooh.
board.
You'll appreciate this one. College football 23 has been put on hold, unfortunately, because the players are putting together a lawsuit against EA because they're only willing to give the players $500 as an incentive for using their names. But I mean, technically, they don't have to use y'all names. They didn't before.
I would just scrap the game.
It don't matter. You don't gotta bring it back. I mean,
No
I
one-
loved it before, but
No one wants it. We're not gonna play it. We're old, man. We're
yeah,
not
I ain't
gonna
playing that
play
shit
it.
no more. That Xbox
we-
just sits there.
Yeah, we're lucky if we play Madden or something.
I ain't played Madden.
My son keeps asking me. He put in my Father's Day card. You know, one of my sons, he wrote something so sweet. My oldest son, he put, "Play me in Madden," and that's what he's put. You know, love Jalen. I'm like, what? Play me in Madden? I haven't played him I haven't played him in 2 years.
I haven't played so long.
So-
I have not played for.
So I guess I should play him. On
It's
the new
fair. We got
On the
the
new
Rockets, the bum ass Rockets.
The Rockets picker. The Rockets pick is in. It is Amen.
The Houston Rockets.
Amen Thompson.
Amen Thompson.
That is a twin. He also foregone his senior year of high school, not college, high school, and played in the G League. For that, I think they make like $500,000 to play in the G League. So I mean, it's not a bad deal, really. It's just, I mean, why not get your high school diploma?
Yeah.
It ain't hard. I mean, maybe they didn't. Played with twin brother Asir, Indiana, overtime elite. I don't know. Led all players with 9.8 assists per game in overtime elite playoffs. So
Oh, is that the place? in
he's
Fort
a
Wayne?
guard, I'm guess. No, because I thought maybe it's like I don't know. 'Cause I thought the Mad Ants was the one in Fort Wayne.
Oh. Well,
Mm.
there's another one, I guess, as well. Didn't know that.
So, big news on the horizon. There's a big fight that's set up. So, Elon Musk challenged Mark Zuckerberg to a cage match. And Mark Zuckerberg accepted. We got the battle of the billionaires on shore. Well, the... I'm not going to say it. I can't.
You guys say it. What are you talking about? What do you mean? That's not. Come on, man. What are you doing? This show is controversy. We say things that stir things up. We stop cussing a lot for you kids, so
Do my best.
like we're doing the best that we can right now. All right, you hear me? You hear me right now?
Other than the billionaires
Well,
that went in a
billionaires-
septic tank down to the bottom of the Titanic.
Tyson Fury issued a challenge to John Jones. and
Yeah,
Francis Ngannou
man.
Via Instagram, he said, "Here's a thought. How about this? How about I fight John Jones and Francis Ngannou on the same night? How about that? That's how much I value them two bums. Get up, let's go, boys." Like, and he said he'd fight them the same night. Like, this is
I
a
love
real,
how he talks
this is
shit,
a,
man.
This is a real.
Oh, no, it's a real thing. Yeah,
it's a
he's
real
being
thing.
dead
He
ass
really
serious.
sent this on Instagram with a picture of him and all his belts, holding all of his belts.
Just fight me in a boxing match, both of
yeah,
y'all.
both nights.
Do it.
I mean, one night, in
One
one
night.
night, in one night,
One after the other.
one
Let's
after
do
the
it.
other. Yeah.
And he'll be fine. He'll knock them both out.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, because it's just different.
Mike, I don't know why you think it's uncommon that these players, are not, they're leaving high school and stuff. Like, there's a 4-star quarterback that you sent me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Austin Simmons, right?
Yeah.
Skipping his junior and senior year of high school thanks to his 5.34 GPA. What if these guys
How can
are just
First off,
genius?
how the fuck do you get a 5.4? How's that even possible?
I think you just take a lot of heavyweight classes very early, and then you just, there's some smart kids.
I mean, fucking
He's
classes.
17, so,
5.43? I mean, what's the standard in that household? Jesus. 5.43. Somebody's cheating that system. I bet you somebody in his family working in the office. 5.43. The Pistons are up next. They were 17-65 last season, but Monty Williams is the new head coach of the Pistons. He got a record deal, and the pick is now in. Let's turn it on up.
Celebrate? Oh no, we need to fly some In-N-Out out here.
In-N-Out burger. I ain't never had it. Has anybody else ever had In-N-Out? Have you ever had In-N-Out Burger, Hardy?
Yeah, no, I have not.
Me either. I don't think we have that here in Indiana anyway.
Yeah, no, I've not been to one of those. I've always wanted to go.
I've heard of it. I've seen it on social media.
So I thought about this. I mean, I'm hoping that he does get picked. But what if the brother doesn't get picked?
His brother is going to get picked because they're both like the same player, or they're different players, but they're both really good according to the.
Okay, good. I was just
According to
wondering.
Jay
I thought
Billis.
that'd be very sad.
The expert Jay Billis.
I thought that'd be very, very sad.
How about wrestling? Wrestling's been fun.
Wrestling has been fun.
Seth Rollins winning that WWE World Heavyweight title. I'm glad Finn Balor beat the shit out of him on
He
Monday.
beat the shit out of him on NXT too, man.
I didn't keep watching. I watched him win.
Seth.
He beat him up after the
Oh
bell.
my God!
I saw Seth win.
Yeah, he beat the crap out of him again, man. Jeez, like Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams came out, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that no more damage got done to him there on NXT grounds, as NXT grounds. So Finn Balor better watch out, because you know you might be tussling with Carmelo Hayes next week if you ain't careful, buddy, or 2 weeks. Better watch out.
I hope Jalen gets drafted in the top 10.
I'm sure
That'd be
he
pretty
is.
cool.
I'm sure he is.
I could see him going to like the Jazz. He could go play for the Jazz, Hood-Shafino. I wouldn't be mad at that. He'd get to play.
Yeah, he would. He really would.
I'd actually buy the jersey. Wherever Hood-Shafino goes, I might actually buy his jersey.
You were a big fan of his.
I liked him.
Yeah.
But
Shame to see him go.
I
Everybody's talking about Fastlane, and everybody's talking about Fastlane.
Fastlane in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Detroit Pistons select
We call him the
Rashard
Pistons.
Thompson.
He called them the
Rashard
Pittons. The Detroit Pittons. Damn, Adam Silver, you butchered that shit. Pittons.
Rashard Thompson.
Asar Thompson, I know nothing about him. Overtime elite, and again, I was talking to Hardy about this beforehand. I was like, this is kind of, this G League stuff is kind of like when like Luka got drafted, or like when Ricky Rubio got drafted.
This is really interesting, though. I mean, they've been playing.
You haven't
They've
seen
been
him.
playing. They've been playing for a long time.
He played in Stephen Curry's elite camp. Okay, let's take a picture. Won overtime elite championship with his twin brother. Oh, so Wembanyama's team didn't win the.
Wembanyama plays in another league, man. This G
Oh.
League, yeah. Wembanyama played in France, in the French league, the same league that Rudy Gobert played in. That's what they, earlier they were talking about how Rudy Gobert led the, what I'm saying.
He was the Finals
in
MVP.
France. In France, he led
Two-time.
in blocks for I don't know how many games, like 27. But Wembanyama played 34 and had double the blocks that Gobert had.
Well, the Pacers are
Crazy.
2 picks away.
Played 7 more games.
2 picks away.
That's insane. But I mean, these picks, these guys that went their senior year of high school to go work on their game and get better so they could get into the NBA. There are guys out there that get drafted this way, but we never hear about them get drafted this high up. So that just tells you how hard these guys have been working and what they think they're capable of doing in the NBA. Like they're playing in the NBA at another little level, like the minors. It's like the minors, getting to the majors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
like,
a lot. It's
for
really
basketball.
hard to do it.
Yeah, it's hard this way too.
Yeah.
You gotta pay your own way to get
But
in.
the
that
NBA,
thing.
you gotta think there's only
Yeah.
15 spots
Yeah.
available on the roster, if that.
You gotta have a dream and be committed to it.
And 3 of those spots are inactive.
So it's an amazing feat. I'm really happy for these guys to be drafted this high, and I mean.
I think Jaquez from UCLA he's really not being talked about. He's not even on Jay Billis's top 10. And he's got that Chris Murray from Iowa as number 10. Really? He is not that good. Uh-oh. The Magic ain't playing around. They was quick with it.
Feels nice to make history with the
Let's see what the Magic about to do. They already got their pick in. Yeah, the Pacers about to be right on up. Let's see what Kevin Pritchard does.
Yeah. I'm excited.
I don't want them to draft that guy from Houston. I don't really
Montrezl
care.
Harrell's going back on free agency. I see.
Montrezl Harrell is.
Yeah.
Bruce Brown declined $6.8 million because he knows he's about to get paid.
Yeah. Things are happening in the NBA quickly.
He already won his NBA title, so he can bounce on out now. He'll go play for the Suns. Watch. He'll play with Kevin in Phoenix.
Probably. Somehow. Guys are going to receive.
Oh, how about the
contracts.
Boston Celtics, y'all? They got Porzingis now?
Yeah, but they got rid of Marcus
But
Smart.
you got rid of your
Player
heart.
the year. Yeah.
That heart and soul of your squad.
Unless Tatum's ready to step up into the role of being a leader, but
I don't think he is.
I don't know if somebody has to if they're going to end up paying Jalen that
Are they going
big
to?
contract, because I mean he's up for that big max deal. So we're waiting to see.
Well, that's
what
what we're waiting on.
happens there.
Pacers are right after them. Orlando's got the 6th and 11th pick. That's pretty good picks right there for 6 and 11. So we got Wembanyama went number 1, Brandon Miller number 2, Scoot Henderson number 3. Oh man, Amin Thompson number 4, and Asar Thompson. There's Adam.
With the 6th pick in the 2023 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Anthony Black from the University.
So the Pacers can really
Wow.
do what they want right now.
Wow. I mean, guards have been going. Like these first couple picks.
We'll see what they're gonna do.
Most of these top 6 picks have been guards.
We don't need a shooter. We got Buddy.
4 or 5 guards being picked.
Need like a forward, but I don't want that Houston dude. He don't. We need a stretch for, not a big man for. We had that with Sabonis. That didn't work with Miles. Just didn't work. You need somebody that's similar to Miles. We'll see what Kevin Pritchard's got. Orlando made that pick quick. That was like not even a minute.
They knew who they wanted.
Yeah. And
Because most of these picks, they already know the top. Top 5 already know.
this ain't Chris Ballard in the draft room. Oh man.
I'm sure these guys are friends though. Yeah, I'm sure these guys are friends. I'm sure they go to conferences together.
Oh,
and
I'm
stuff.
sure they
Yeah,
do. Jim Irsay and the Simon brothers and Chris Ballard and Kevin Pritchard, and I'm sure they do too. When I met Rick Carlisle, he was really just a regular guy.
Yeah, that's
He
what you
was
said.
cool.
That's what you said.
He seemed kind of timid, taken back from me at first. I think he thought I was leading him to darkness or something. But I was like, no.
Did you give off the impression that you could?
No, I was chill. Cause I was just sitting down. I was looking at my phone, just sitting there, and he just walked up on me. I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. I was like, oh coach. I was like, it's across the street. I was like, I'll walk you down there. I was like, it's a journey, but I have my boot on. So, and he was like this. He was like, why do you got that on? And I was like, my foot swells up from my blood clot. And he's like, that helps. I was like, well, it's something I can use instead of putting on a shoe. I was like, because the shoe hurts. Anthony Black, 6th pick, Arkansas. Got a lot of hair. I like it. His brother does too.
It's like a nice young man.
His mama's wearing red. He's wearing like a dark navy blue and black. I can't tell what those. Those pearls?
They look like it.
I'm sorry.
That's the new thing these days.
Is
Mike.
it?
It is. And we are very accepting of all.
Yeah. I'm accepting of all that. Yeah, you're good. I'm just saying those is
new.
pearls.
Yeah. It's.
He ain't wearing pearls,
No,
but
he wearing some glistening stuff though. Some glistening stuff. It's glistening.
It looks
But
like-
speaking of Indiana natives, like you were talking of, Indy will be hosting.
Oh, Pacers figures in.
The NBA All-Star Weekend.
Yes.
2024.
Because COVID ruined it for us in 2021, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be here, and because COVID happened, it didn't happen, and they changed the venue.
I think to Chicago or something.
Yeah.
So Indy will host the NBA All-Star Weekend 2024 with the game at the Fieldhouse and Saturday night festivities.
Oh,
at
we're
Microsoft
going.
Stadium.
I'm going. We're taking
that
the
allows
family.
double the crowd, and then tickets will go for
It'll be cheaper
$24, $49, and $80. Details on Indy working with the NBA to make it happen are at this website. website.
Front court
Yeah,
depth.
awesome.
We need. Bobby Marks says the Pacers need front court depth and 3-point shooting. Isn't that what Buddy Hield is?
What? What did you ask?
Bobby Marks. Hold on, Pacers.
Oh, Pacers pick is in.
With the 7th pick in the 2023
Oh.
NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select
Whoa.
Bilal Coulibaly from Courbevoie, France.
Bilal Coulibaly, of course.
So Larry Bird in the front office right now.
92. He first played
Who?
with Wembanyama when they were 12 years old, but he really
Who?
impressed at the draft combine, and he actually held his own
Who?
combine in Paris because he wasn't able to get to Chicago with the Nets still in the midst of their season. I want to check in with our front office insider, Bobby Marks, for more on Coulibaly, because Bobby, you are our international player expert.
Yeah, Malika, here's a player that has grown a foot since 2019. He is a high-level, all-defensive player that has that all-defensive potential. At his best, getting downhill. I think certainly his offense is a little bit of a work in progress.
I didn't do that.
67% at the rim this year. His shot is not broken up. 72% from the free throw line right now. He is coming over. He's got a small buyout. He will be in an Indiana Pacers uniform when training camp starts, and certainly when summer league starts in Las Vegas.
Bobby, thank you. He scored 37 points in the under 21 league before permanently joining the senior team. And you can see him walking across the stage.
He averaged 5 points a game last
Yeah,
season.
but we don't need him to score.
Here it is, picking up
7'2". He still got 7'2" wingspan. 7'2" wingspan. It's a 7'2" wingspan. Versatility. Listen, hey, it's all right, man. I know.
Everyone knows he deserves to be a top 10 pick, but not enough realize he deserves to be top
That's
10.
Wembanyama today.
Came pretty
Yeah.
close,
That's his
and
teammate.
now
Yeah, I know,
he's
but-
headed to the Indiana Pacers and is currently sitting down with our Monica McNabb.
Family, congratulations.
You couldn't draft Fino.
Just 2 years ago, you were barely 6 feet tall. And now here you are.
Now
What
he's
has the
tall.
last 2 years been like to get you to this moment?
Man, everything happened so fast. Just playing with the younger team beginning of the year, and now being there is, man, such a blessing. Yeah.
You're with your parents, Micah and Gwando. Micah, just the work
Looks
that
like a
your
very
son has
humble
put
young
in
man.
to dominate.
I'm excited to
How
have him.
proud are you of him?
I'm just proud of him. I'm just happy for him because he worked a lot. And we are very.
I hope you're good.
He looks like it. Wembanyama says he's good, and Wembanyama's a winner.
He
Wembanyama
averaged
likes to
5
win.
points a game though.
Yeah, but
Five?
he says he scored 16 points in their finals game, and he helped clinch the game. So
When you think about your opportunity now,
Wembanyama says he's
I
a
mean,
top 5 guy.
I get him for like a second or a late first.
Wembanyama says he's a top 5
top
guy.
10?
Wembanyama says he's a top 5 guy. Okay, so
Top
Wembanyama
10?
says he's a top 5 guy. Then I believe
Number
Wembanyama.
7?
I believe the number 1 pick. I believe the number 1 pick he dropped. If the number 1 pick says this is his guy, then he's my guy. All right, I'll get your jersey. I'll get your jersey. I gotta learn how to say your name, but I'm gonna get your jersey.
Bum ass Wizards
That's
is on
messed.
the clock.
Yeah, that they on the clock. But
All right, Pacers,
but
good job.
Bilal
Welcome,
Coulibaly.
Bilal.
Coulibaly, I can't wait for you, Coulibaly.
I'm not buying you, jersey.
Coulibaly, I definitely am. Coulibaly, Bilal Coulibaly. Coulibaly.
That's a Larry Bird pick, man.
That's
I already
that's
know.
a-
He
man.
be in the building. That's a Larry Bird pick.
Man, get out of here.
That's a
man.
straight Larry
You
Bird
hating,
pick.
Man. Just hating. What's Woj talking about? Woj probably talking about some good stuff. Yeah, women, look.
In Houston, but they'll be picking here at number 8. The
Nope,
Wizards will be
nothing
Oh,
picking for
good.
the Pacers here.
But Woj, it's been a big week overall for Washington.
Oh, he's mad. He's booty hurt. He's mad. He's like, the Pacers are supposed to draft me. That was that dude from Houston. The Pacers are supposed to draft me, so now you're eating popcorn.
Coulibaly.
Man, what? That's a Larry Bird pick. That's a damn Larry Bird pick.
Had the green light to do so, and now a month later,
Nope, nothing. We already reported on all this that Woj is talking about here.
Yeah.
Like that is all.
We already covered that. Whoa.
Yeah, we got that Woj. We took care of that. So we were telling you guys about the All-Star game coming to town. That is also exciting. What we didn't tell you was that WWE, a premium live event is coming, Fastlane, in October. Tickets are already on sale through WWE, but you have to get them through Ticketmaster. I'm telling you, that's the way to go.
You said you can do it with Zip?
Yo, man, they got payment plans on there, man.
I like
You can use-
payment plans.
Yeah, payment plans, man. We bought tickets to SmackDown. We had some really nice seats. It cost us like $600, but man, it was nice. I paid in payments for like 6 months.
Oh, they give you that long one.
Oh yeah. And the more you do, the more likely they're like, oh yeah, we'll give you better
I
ones.
do it. Yeah, I do it.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Got a lot of good stuff on there.
I'm a
I don't
regular
know if I
on
should be
Zip.
putting it out there.
Zip
But
is something.
Yeah.
Well, it goes on your credit now.
yeah.
So it builds your credit now. That's why I do it. I'm like, oh yeah. I was like, oh, I want this LA Night shirt. Oh,
Yeah, I know,
$5 a month or
Yeah.
$5 every 2 weeks. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
that's
sure.
easy.
I had some big. I put some big purchases together too. You know what I'm saying? Houston taking Jarris Walker.
That
from
too.
Houston.
From Houston. He was eating popcorn. He was salty because the Pacers didn't.
There's a
draft him.
proposed trade to the Pacers or something, I guess, but I don't believe so.
Or maybe that's what's going on.
Don't believe so.
I don't know.
Anyways, going forward, yes, Fastlane tickets gonna be on sale.
No, yeah, Fastlane.
It's a relatively new pay per view this year because of like what it leads into. You know what I'm saying? Because it's in October,
Oh yeah.
so there's really nothing going on. Survivor Series is in November, so
I'm guessing if Drew McIntyre's. I heard Randy's coming back.
I heard that too.
I
But I,
heard
don't
he's
know if it's real.
Anytime.
And maybe he won't be doing a lot of RKO's if his back's still fucked up, man. I mean, that's what he's supposed to,
I hope he
not be
comes
doing.
back.
Yeah,
Randy needs to come
but he
back.
can't be doing RKO's. He's got to do the punt now.
We need him.
He's got to start punting people in the head again, then.
Randy needs.
All right, yeah, no, he does, but we can't be doing the RKO. Can't be doing the RKO. That can't be a thing.
Oh, I got some big news. So there is 3 current active win streaks going on in the MLB right now, right?
Oh wow.
The Cincinnati Reds are on an 11-game win streak. The San Francisco Giants 10-game win streak, and the Atlanta Braves 7-game win streak.
Ooh,
I wonder how often that's happened. It's wild.
I can't believe very often.
I can't either.
What
Oh,
about-
and Hardy Slam Ball's coming back. ESPN has picked up Slam Ball. It's going to start next month. It's a 2-year deal with ESPN. You remember Slam Ball from back in the 90s when they used to jump on the trampolines and they
Yeah.
yeah, they're bringing it back. It's a new version now. 2023. Many years later, like fucking 40 years, 30, 40 years ago. Something around them lines. It's kind of wild, actually. What else we got here? Oh, we got the most lottery picks since 2013. They had Kentucky with 15, Duke with 12, Gonzaga with 6, Kansas with 5, Arizona with 5, IU with 4, and Florida State with 4. That Florida State one was kind of like, who? I can't think of one guy that was drafted from Florida State that did something in the NBA.
Yeah, not that I can remember.
Check out these Lions helmets. These are the new alternate helmets.
I saw that.
Is that a lion? Oh yeah, I see the lion now.
Yeah.
They couldn't do like a better job with the lion though. Like, I feel like they should have just used like a lion's head.
They didn't have a lion before though. They just had the word lions. So I mean, this is a step up.
But
This is a step up, man. They didn't have a. Do you see a bear on a fucking Chicago Bears? Oh, I guess you do maybe.
no, it's just a C.
Oh, see. So
Because it's the Bears. The Bears suck and they're boring.
They're trying. They're trying. The Eagles and the Falcons got some stuff, I'm sure, but look, they're trying. I mean,
So, I mean, this is. Do you think the Pacers' number 7 pick, Hardy, is going to come out to be somebody like. I'm going to name these names.
Laurie Markkanen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Or Eric Gordon, or Steph Curry, or Chris Mullen, or Jamal
Chris
Murray,
Mullen.
or Jason Williams, or Damon Stoudemire, or a Richard Hamilton or a Julius Randle.
Yeah, maybe some aspects of Julius Randle, the good ones.
The good ones.
But more of Laurie's game, I think. You know, those foreign players, they play with another sense of passion, though, for the game. I mean, and he shot up a foot in the last year. I mean, like, since 2019, they say he grew a foot. So that's
a
pretty
lot.
fucking amazing. And, excuse my language yet again. But, yeah,
It's hard.
he grew a foot in the last couple of years. That's amazing. Wembanyama speaks real highly of him. I think he's going to be a
He's
notable
really
seven.
tall.
Yeah, notable 7. He's got like a 7. They say like a 7.
Jesus.
7 something wingspan.
Like, it's just incredible how tall this man is.
Yeah.
He's gonna be hard to stop.
Oh yeah. He's got an 8-foot wingspan. So that's something. He'll get you at half of the court. He'll be like, yeah, come here, fourth of the court.
You in trouble.
Yeah, he gonna reach for the ball and get you. He gonna get some steals.
Hey, how about
He
I gotta
was
see if
good.
the Fever won tonight. If the Fever win tonight, they'll match their win total from last season.
Speaking of, you know what I'm saying, the WNBA, Breanna Stewart is the first player in WNBA history to record at least 200 points, 100 rebounds, and 40 assists in their first 10 games of a season. Wow. She is really that good. And she's playing for a new team, the New York
Fever play tonight at 10 p.m. They haven't started yet. They play the Storm. They're 4-7 this year. Leah Boston is the difference maker. I'm telling you, number 1 pick. She is everything and more.
Well,
She's a beast. She's a beast. Let's see. Let's look up Leah Boston's stats on this season right now. 14 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists, 54.6% field goal percentage.
She's learning how to play.
Dominating the paint.
She's learning how to play the game at this level. So
I mean, she's everything that you want in a number 1 pick.
yeah.
And I hope, like, that's why I'm hoping this dude that the Pacers drafted, like, y'all just didn't waste, like, this pick to just waste it.
I think he's gonna be an
like-
instant.
That's who you chose?
I think he's gonna be an instant contributor.
I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying he played in the G League with Wembanyama on the same team. That's pretty easy. Granted, I'll compare it to Mike Conley and Greg Oden. Mike Conley ended up being the better player. Just maybe due to the fact that Greg Oden was always injured, but I still think Conley was always the better player.
Women, look. You know, look.
In regards to that.
This number 7 pick,
Oh, no.
stepped up. He stepped up to be, you know what I'm saying, a good player alongside. Wow.
We're back.
Hey, the Pacers are trading Leo Culleby to the Wizards for Jarris Walker.
Why didn't you just draft him? What's the point in that? Okay, Chris Ballard just want attention. Just want Detroit.
So-
Kevin Pritchard.
So we're getting Jarris Walker.
So he was eating his popcorn salty, and they felt bad, and they're like, okay, we'll just trade him.
He's 19, he's 6'8", 240 pounds.
All right, I guess we'll take him. At least he played some college ball. Other than that, I don't really got anything else. The Pacers did their thing.
I don't know if I'm excited about this, man. Wait a minute, we just got rope-a-doped into some bullshit. So I'm really pissed off right now. LSU football mess.
Yeah, LSU, they got put on some more fucking probation. 3 years again. And Penny Hardaway got suspended for 3 games next season for.
Dion's not going to need
violations.
surgery, okay? His foot's not getting amputated, all right? He just
No, but
needs
he's getting surgery on his groin now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. I had that blood clot in my groin, but it dissolved. But I think it's probably in his left side, so that's probably why they got to do the surgery. It was in my right side.
Jet safety, the jet safety, Clark is torn an ACL. So great news for that guy too. And Rodgers is advocating for the legalization of psychedelics.
Aaron, why ain't you advocating for your Jets? Like, why are you talking about psychedelics with kids? Okay, there's a catch. Okay. Why is that acceptable? Why is it okay for Aaron Rodgers to promote? Look, psychedelics. Like, why is it okay for him to promote that?
Yeah, he wants to legalize psychedelics.
And John Morant can't promote. I mean, I get why John Morant can't either. But I'm saying, why is that okay?
And I mean, look, the Tyreek Hill over here, man, in altercations and stuff and putting his hands on people.
Yeah, well, he was out there on the boat with his agent Drew Rosenhaus, and Drew Rosenhaus was in the water with the shark. And there was a shark that they had caught on the fishing pole, and Drew Rosenhaus grabbed it by the back fin and he was wrestling with it. I was like, these guys are freaking insane. And Tyreek Hill was on the boat, and they were like, hey, Tyreek, jump in. And he was like, nah, man, I ain't doing that shit. And then he didn't. And then apparently the altercation happened because later on, when they got back to shore, Tyree had jumped on somebody else's boat, and he was like, they were like, man, you're on my boat. And he was like, man, I could buy this boat and you, blah, blah. And that's what the altercation was. And he got off the boat. Like, I mean, I get you rich, but fuck off my boat. Like, who the fuck are you? I get you play football, but I don't give a fuck. I'm a billionaire. Get the fuck off my boat.
Yeah.
Just because you play football and the oil tycoon, I mean, get the fuck off my boat, man.
Yeah. I'll buy your team. I'll buy your contract, bro.
You're gonna end up like AB, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Man, the whole AB story in the Arena Football League is so insane. Like, I cannot believe it. Bro, so look, this is what happened. AB bought a team. He bought the team, right? And then he stopped paying the players and the coaches. He just didn't pay them. And they were like, hey, we're not getting paid. Our owner's not paying us. And mind you, the team that he bought had won the Arena League Football Championship the last 2 seasons prior to his purchase of the team. He has 99% stake in the team. So they claimed that he wasn't paying them, and then he claimed he was going to play in the game. So what he meant by playing in the game was he's just going to go out there for a play, and he's going to come back. And he wanted who was it? He wanted Cam Newton to play for his team for that one game and throw him a touchdown pass. But Cam was like, nah, I'm not doing that. So then, come to find out, AB, they're doing an interview with him, and he's like, so now he's going to play. But then, out of nowhere, the team's like, no, we're not playing because he ain't paid us. Like, we need paid. Like, you got to pay us. And so, basically, the Arena Football League banned the team. But AB says, nah, we ain't banned. We're leaving on our own, and we're going to go play in another league.
What?
CTE,
So,
man.
just a confusing
CTE, man.
chain of events.
The Dallas Mavs pick is in while we're still here.
We're
I have a trade to announce.
Oh, trade. Kyrie Irving. I'm just
Part of
kidding.
a deal to be finalized later. The Indiana Pacers are trading to the Washington Wizards
Oh,
the draft rights to Bilal Coulibaly, the 7th pick.
2 first
And
rounds
the
in
Wizards are
2028.
trading to the Pacers the draft rights to Jarris Walker, the 8th pick.
Okay. That's fine. All right, Dallas.
With the 10th pick in the 2023 NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Cason Wallace from the University of Kentucky.
Kentucky guy. You guys sucked last year. That's
so
why I'm
maybe
on
maybe we took
Perry has had
we took Coulibaly, and then they wanted him though.
Yeah.
So we gave it to them because that was no problem for us.
Yeah.
It's who was it? Who we trade with? Just now?
Wizards.
The Wizards. So I guess maybe it was part of the rebuild or something. Maybe the Wizards are rebuilding something. I mean, you took on a heavy contract with Jordan Poole, so you wanted Jordan Poole because you got rid of Beal. So you got a guy you saw win
Better
a championship. He won a championship.
Yeah.
He's accomplished. So you know he can win. You know what I'm saying? Like he's capable of winning.
Kentucky
So
guy.
I think you took Jordan Poole. If you're Washington and you're gonna put him with the pieces you have there.
Oh, but it says that there is a trade for this guy for
a
Cason
proposed
Wallace
trade.
for from the Thunder. Okay, something's going on. They're cooking tonight, y'all. There's gonna be a lot going on, and I think this off season, teams gotta counter the Nuggets. I mean,
See, last season he averaged 11 points per game, man, 45%. But like, you know, some of these guys, like, they don't have to score a lot. It's about
No.
what they can do to help their teams win.
yeah, that's true. Versatile guard, disrupted the defender. Okay,
Mhm.
maybe you'll be something. Maybe you won't. Kentucky guy, it's hit
Yeah.
or miss. It's always hit or miss.
Yeah.
with
But
anybody.
lately it's been a lot of hits, man, these last couple of years. These guys have come in, they translate, they've been very good. Like, they've flown under the radar because they're not great yet, but they're good. You know, they're the future. See, you don't know Jeremy Shokin, the one with the color hair yet, but he plays for San Antonio. It's a small market. We don't see their games, so he's been playing. He's been cooking all year. I bet on him. He's won me money on games. It's guys like him that you win money off of because like he's playing. Nobody knows who he is. So when you're betting that these guys are going to score 15 points, you don't know him, but hey, he out there scoring for San Antonio, man. He's making plays. Like I bet a lot on Lauri Markkanen this year. Well, Lauri Markkanen won me a lot of money at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
then he kind of fell out. He kind of fell off at the end of the season.
He's in the Army right now.
Yeah, but serving. He's serving his
serving. He's got to do it. It's mandatory for his country.
Mm-hmm.
It sucked because he was having a great year too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
but he was.
You
great.
gotta serve.
He was great the first part of the season, and then the second part of the season he was not.
Americans would go crazy if they were forced to serve.
They did that. They used to do that.
I know, back in the day
draft.
they did.
It was the draft.
Who got drafted?
Oh, I think it's just watching the top players.
All right, before we get out of here, though, we got to talk about something. Fast X, because we both watched it now.
Oh,
you know?
Come on. Man, this movie was excellent in some ways, and in some other ways it was kind of like, okay. But come on, man. You got to admit, it set a drama. Right? There's mysteries.
Yeah. I mean, I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. I'll give it 5.5.
What? 5.5?
5.5.
You can at least give it a 7.5.
5.5.
You can give it a 7. You liked all the actors. They all got their camera time in this movie.
But there was like no closure at all.
None. Well, it wasn't supposed to be.
Anything.
It wasn't supposed to be.
Of anything.
It was Fast X. That's led you to believe that it's not going to be a smooth transition here.
Not at all.
No, but let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
Kaboom!
No.
It was like watching the end of Criminal Minds.
Fast and the Furious. The whole point of the movie.
Can fly.
Who can fly?
His son.
No, man, he drifted. They worked on that in the beginning. That was from the. They just come on. No, he jumped. He felt it just
Do
like
it
his
now,
dad
son.
said. He's like just like his dad said. Feel it. He told him it was a lesson, man. He gave that lesson in the very first opening scene, okay?
Otto Porter Jr. got traded to the Magic. Vujicic. Hold on. Wasn't Vujicic already on the Bulls?
Yeah, I thought so.
What?
2023 NBA Draft. The Orlando Magic select Jet Howard from the University.
Wow. Your daddy made that happen. I didn't think he was that good. Michigan sucked last year.
Huh. Wow.
I think Jalen Hood-Schifino's probably gonna get drafted by the Thunder. Yeah, cause they got Shea Gilders.
Boy, he might
Well,
get
then again,
Toronto
cause Dort
takes a lot
can't
of Indiana
shoot
players.
really.
Interesting. Yeah, but Fast X, man, it had some good tones, it had some bad tones. But overall, I think they left you wanting more because this whole time I'm thinking, Dom didn't even kill your dad. He just stole all your money, dude. Like, and gave it to all his friends. Like, everybody stole. Look, everybody stole. He didn't even get everybody that was involved.
No.
He didn't get the brothers. He didn't get the little brothers, the little Cuban brothers that talk shit to each other.
Oh, yeah. Where was they
He
at?
didn't get them.
You couldn't
He didn't
afford
get
them?
No, their pictures were on the screen. Remember his mother, those two. Old girl from the second movie, Eva Mendes. Is it Eva Mendes? Eva Mendes. Her ass was on there too. And then it's anybody who's ever helped them. So any movie, the dudes from Tokyo Drift, they gonna get it too. Like anybody who's ever helped them, that's what they gonna get. They gonna get them all. So that's why I think they gonna have to make. You said 3 parts because of the fact you got so many more people. You have to close out the right way. You have to include everybody. You know what I mean?
Into a
Like,
damn
well, no.
epic series.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna end the right way.
This
Like,
is
if
insane.
you're gonna end it, I would rather you end it doing it the right way, doing it the way Paul would be proud of, and like Paul would be proud of ending it with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like the way they shot down the dude. Did you see him shoot down the plane? Like he shot on the plane. You're like, whoa, who shot on the plane? And he's like. He just didn't see it coming. I'm like, whoa, I didn't see it coming when he threw him the gun, bro, on the bridge. Remember, he's like, Dom, Right now, I'm listening. I was like, "All right, bro, yeah." I was like, "Weren't you good? Weren't you geeked when he joined sides?" Like
Dom was the king of one-liners.
But remember how he comes out the SWAT machine though? When you look back at it, right? And he came out of that fucking after they got hit on the bridge. Like after how he comes out, like they're like unified or something. After he just saved your life, putting you up against the thing. Like, what if that went horribly wrong, by the way? Because you guys are on the same side here. You shot this guy with a grenade launcher. I was like, you killed half of his team. This is okay with you? Like, he had me from the start with Brie Larson, bro, in the beginning. I'm like, Agent Nobody, Little Nobody. I was like, damn, man, where's Mr. Nobody? You got this nigga?
Where is he?
Yeah, where's so look, they're gonna bring him back. You know he's gonna be in the next one or something. I mean the Rockets too.
Do you think they're dead?
Who, Mr. Nobody? Oh, the team?
Yeah.
Oh no. No, can't be. The team's not dead. Come on. The Rome, Luda, Cypher, they can't be dead. Come on, you can't kill them. You did kill John though. You did kill Jacob. Jacob dead.
He just ruined the movie for people.
He blew himself up. I just like to clear the
for
path.
no reason.
Dom would have cleared his own path. Dom can clear his own pass, man. And then Dom just kept driving. I was like, man, that must be tough. Your brother or your son? The brother you told to go away and beat in the race and ruin his life, or
Jason Momoa was really good. I liked him.
Yeah, he was a great villain. He was a great villain. He was unhinged.
He did.
He was painting his nails and painting dead people's nails. It was interesting. It was a good take. The division board, that was cool. The meetup in Rio with the street race.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, with the street race. See, it was well planned. You know, I liked his plan, how he attacked Dom. Like he always wanted Dom right there at the dam.
Yeah.
I thought Dom had won. Then you didn't. And then he made it off the dam, and then he's like, okay, yeah, well, see ya. I mean, what's gonna happen? Where do you pick up? Like
rolling bombs.
It's bullshit, man. It's crazy. It was nuts. I enjoyed it. It was a complete roller coaster, and
NBA draft goes way faster than the NFL draft.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
They're already at pick number 12. If this was the NFL draft, it would be so much longer. Mm-hmm. They would still be trying to get through that first top 10. They after every pick in the NFL draft, it's like a big conversation about the player, and then they gotta wait for the player to get over there, and then they interview the player, and then Roger Goodell, and it's on. So it is. But thank y'all for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Again, like, subscribe, share, comment. You got any quotes, Hardy?
I did, but now I don't know where they are.
That's okay. I watched Air. It was good. Watch it if y'all ain't seen it. It's like I really liked it actually. Michael Jordan sold the Hornets for $3 billion, and Nick Wright
That's
called
insane, isn't it? Like
$3 billion. They called it a failure. That's not a failure. Until next time, y'all.
Peace.
We out.
We out.
Shit. Or somewhere. There.
I'm spacewalking with my eyes closed. Yeah, I'm spacewalking with my eyes closed. Yeah.